This was recorded in front of a live internet audience. This video is edited from the stream footage. The other audible voice is a text-to-speech program. Hula uses text-to-speech software so he can safely interact with the stream chat.
Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna do a cool piece. I've been looking at this blank for a year now. We're gonna tackle this blank here. This is a nice piece of elm. We're gonna do a cool little bowl out of this. It's about 11 inches. This is 11 inches. I should get at least 10 3/4, close to 11. But we're gonna do some pyrography around the band. I got this cool little texture I wanna try. I think that'd be a good piece for it. And I think we can go pretty quick on this. I don't think it's gonna take too long to get this going. We are getting a little faster with these dudes. See if we can't make us a nice little elm bowl here. Just put a little tension. We don't really need a whole lot. Sucker ain't going nowhere. Hey, Doc, thank you, bud. All right, let's see if we can't get this dude around real quick. So this is a blank that I picked up from Rockler. I think my wife picked this one here out. When I go to shops like that, she's over in the blank bin every single time, digging through blanks. That's what Miss Hoop does every time. If you lose Miss Hoop in a wood shop, she's not looking at any tools. She's over at the blanks because she's looking at the pretty wood. I lucked into wood turning. Really, it's just one of those weird, fateful things where I was given an offer I couldn't refuse, and next thing I know, here we are. And about 3 years later, I've been turning for about 3 years now, I guess. 3 years later, here we are, and I haven't looked back yet. I gotta say, turning is definitely my favorite thing to do now. All right, doing a 40-40 push cut. This actually turns pretty nice. Look at that. All right, we're going with Badan. This piece here is made specifically to go in at an angle so we can make a dovetail basically right on the inside. We're going to grab it from the inside out. That still feels all right. So we raise, let me back this up a little bit. And we go a little high right here. This is actually a blank I've been holding on to for, I want to say it's been at least a year. And I was trying to figure out what to do today. I was really upset that one blank, big blank that I had that I thought was silver maple. Turns out it's not silver maple, it's sweet gum, which I could have done something with it, but I really want to make a hollow form out of it. But I don't have the big tools to make the big hollow form. I mean, I could try it. We might give it a shot some other time. All right, let's start rounding this dude up a little bit before we flip it over. I say let's go ahead and flip it. I think I'll do better just go ahead and flipping it. Probably get you guys back on top, up above, so y'all can see. We're working on this progress. I'll get this outside shape that I want here, then we'll come in and get the inside out. Now what I was going to do is I was going to do the little stop thing. Hold on, let me stop this here. You know where you like, say you stop it and you set it, and then I'll make a mark, right? I'll make a mark right there. Stop it, set it the next one. Make sure it's the next one. Make a mark right there. Do another one. Just kind of give you guys a general idea what I'm thinking about doing. But my idea was I was going to make an X. And I'm going to do this with Pyrography, right? We're going to make it just an X. Like so. On this one here, we're going to do lines like this. I don't know if y'all can see that. Imagine it's going to be this hash, this hash, that hash, slightly recessed in the side is here. Hard burn, and do that in Pyrography. And I think I can do that fairly quickly. Not fairly quickly. It won't take me a little bit of time. But I kind of wanted to let the wood just be the wood and just do the accent around the top. Maybe move it down just a smidgen.
Shizenwood says he's all right.
He's all right. He's an all right guy. All right, let's start working on this round going in here.
Dash Life says I'm having a few trees cut down the end of the month, black walnut and ash. I may need to save some of the wood now.
Oh, you definitely do. You most definitely do. And when you start thinking about doing that, you let me know. And I can point you kind of the right direction to save it, preserve it. Because when you cut it down, you can leave it in log form for a while. They do hold up pretty good in log form for a while. But you start milling that sucker down, you need to start, there's certain things you need to do to save it so it doesn't go to waste. Get that out of the way. Let's go ahead and get our little depth gauge here so I can kind of general idea. This is my handy dandy homemade depth gauge. Oh, we're getting close.
Making the podcast says that's genius.
It's just super simple. I made it quick in the shop. We are getting close. We're going to start rounding this over. I worry about things that could actually kill me, like heights.
Spectre says spiders got to eat too.
Exactly. Actually, I wasn't very... We got plenty to play around with. I was more concerned. All right, bottom bowl scraper. I'm just going to try to take this and round this up right here. All right. So in case anybody's wondering, this is a bottom bowl scraper, okay? Quick little heads up. I know we have some new to streaming folks in here, and I think this is really important, something to chit-chat about. This is my big monster. It's like 1.5 inch bottom bowl scraper I got from Hurricane. Now, I've had 2 big boo-boos on this right here. And then I discovered this is cut at right around a 60 degree, I believe it is. I think it's 60. Yeah, just don't use that on the sidewalls. And we're using a negative rake scraper. Now don't go sticking a regular scraper in the bottom of these bowls, guys. Whatever you do. If you're going to go on the walls like this here, go with a negative rake. Still got a line in there. Got a little more time on it. Then we'll come from the other direction. We'll change the burr on the gouge. And trust me, once you figure out these negative rake scrapers, you will save a ton of money on sandpaper. I mean, literally a ton of money on sandpaper.
The podcast asks, are you holding it flat on the rest?
Yes. On the negative rake scrapers, you want them perfectly flat, perfectly level, the best you possibly can. So here's the cool part about it. So I've actually got my gouge, my My rest for my grinder set at 30 degrees. You want close to 70 degrees is like the magic number if I remember correctly. So, but you can do 30, 30, 35, 35, 40, 30, however you want to do it. But anyway, just get close to it. Wherever you grind it, say I put it on the grinder and I hit it like this right here, it's going to pull the burr up here. You're making a small little burr on the top. And that's where it actually scrapes. This is not self-feeding. The negative rate scraper does not self-feed. So you're safe on these sidewalls. This was like a straight 60 or something like that there. It will feed itself right into that sidewall and literally just rip the damn thing out of your hands. Trust me, it happens. It 100% happens. So what we do is I actually just set 30-30 and I leave my tool rest. So whatever side I'm cutting on, like if I'm cutting on this side, we're fixing to switch over to this side here. I'm cutting like this here. I want that burr to be on this top side. When I was going in like this here, doing the bottom transition, I had the curve up here. So I'll do is I'll basically flip it over and we'll do a small, quick little grind and put a little burr. It doesn't last very long. You may get, I don't know, 20, 30 seconds of a good burr and then you have to rest it up. But this is something I recently discovered like the last month or two that has saved me so much time, so much effort. Well, this is a big old bowl. This has a lot more of these little sections than I thought they did. It's the first time I ever really burned elm. It does act kind of like oak. Okay, let's do a couple more because I want you guys to see, and we're going to play around with it. Y'all, let's check this out. I want you guys to see this. Let's get over here a
Roll
section.
says if you put a spot of finish on, you're not going to want to leave it that way.
I know, right? But we're not going to put finish. I've done that before, and it really bit me in the butt. So, but we can do this number right here. This is a cool little cheater. It'll give us a general idea what the finish will look like with finish on it. Y'all ready? Here goes the money shot.
Graham says love to watch hula and crochet.
General reference what it's going to look like. Except it's going to be a lot shinier. Not super shiny. Dude, it looks, look at that right there. Isn't that freaking nuts? Oh my Gertie. Let's go. Check that out there. Check that out right there, man. That's what the inside grain is going to look like. Oh, that is going to make such a badass freaking fruit bowl. Let's go,
Deeshy
man.
Devil yells ouch. That's so pretty it hurts. Genesis Flood says oh my Gertie.